Hello everyone, welcome back to our Moneyball series with Barnsley. Right, so it's been frustrating off camera. I'm about to go mad with this team. I've had enough of them. Like, we sort of recovered, but that's just too many poor results. We've got the 2 wins. I thought, okay, we're moving places here. We're going somewhere. And this game just, like, reset it. The problem we've got from goal kicks is we go short, and then Wisdom Ami just takes 2 touches and then sends it into orbit like every time. So I've moved the 2 centimetres up to see if that's going to help with him in possession. But out of possession, this is going to change everything. So it's going to be a tweak episode a little bit, I think. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm not thrilled with what I've seen from this team in any stretch. So we're going to see how this goes against Watford first, and then Tottenham after that. So if this first game's a defeat, the second probably will be as well. So we'll see how it goes. A lot of changes going to be made here because of the tiredness of some players, really, more than anything. We're going to go with that as a team, and let's see how we go. Get straight into it. I haven't got too much to say, to be honest. I'm actually quite annoyed. And if this wasn't a scheduled episode for the league, I'd just be tweaking loads here. So we'll see how it goes. Just the manager says, I think it's for a reason, okay. Might actually watch this in extended, if I'm honest with you. So Sandri's still sat and protecting a little bit. There's going to be more likely to go and engage them. We're getting it done like this. So yeah, good tackle, Brugger. Joaquin Go has it, and that is the end of the highlight. I don't think the game knows what to do with us, like, because we keep looking like we're in form, then we're out of form out of nowhere. It's just so weird how we're playing at the moment. Anyway, Jan Boller has it, plays it into Sorinola. Sorinola plays it back to Boller. Plays it into Brennan Johnson and Sandri. Sorinola. Sandri, just stay out of the box, mate. What are we doing here? That'll do you. No more than that. Good goal. Oh, I was about to say good goal, wasn't I? And it's not because I suppose it was. So I missed that. That's got to be pressed more aggressively. If you're a box-to-box and have Brennan Johnson, you've got to be able to get to that, really. Sancho's going to hopefully nail him. No, forces him back, though. Let's see what they do with this. Ball set in here. Pressure on the ball. No, not really. Nearly a goal. Not great. That piece for Watford whipped in. It's going to be headed and flicked on. Headed away. Leonardo heads it onto Esposito. It's going to be in a 3v2 in our favour. The wingers can support early. He's gone wide for no apparent reason there, Edwards. Sharib's gone towards goal with Esposito. Sorry, no, whips it across goal. It's going to be cleared first time. Tariq Mitchell is going to pick it up. And so I'm going to swing that in. Joaquin Go. And that should probably have been a goal again. Like, we should have scored 2 goals in this game. This has been a pretty good performance in possession so far from us. Let's just see if we can continue it for the whole game for a start. And then hopefully win the game. And hopefully take it into the Tottenham game and just see how we can continue with this. I want to try and keep a 2-striker system if I can. That's my aim. And Leonardo should have scored. That should be 3 goals, really. This is what I mean. When we watch it in key highlights, it probably doesn't show 2 of those 3 chances we've seen. But you've seen there 3 clear opportunities to score. We've missed them all. This just happens every game. It's unreal. This happens every game. When I watch off camera and I'm watching extended or comprehensive, this is what I see. And eventually, I just think that eventually, with better players, those chances will be taken. Or if the current, poor players just score 1 or 2, they'll start to score the chances on the regular. Nope. Never happening. Joaquin Go. He's got to score it. Bloody hell, finally. That is not offside. 1-0 to Barnsley. I just think at home this is going to be fine. But away from him, it's going to be a struggle to defend like this. Well, then Brugger heads down to Boller into Edward on the right wing. Plays into Leonardo to his feet. Sorinola, Esposito is in. He's onside. Woeful effort on goal. Let's switch to key for the second half because I've seen enough for this for the first half here. The game's going to become a bit fake, isn't it, after a certain point because Watford already a goal down. So, and plus it's Watford at home. Like, I'd expect us to be able to win this, even slightly out of form and even with a bad tactic. And we should score that, though. Good, 2-0. Good goal. But it should be game over. Brennan Johnson with that assist can come off. We'll put on Sangari there. Alaya Boller into Sandri. Sangari plays it across the Joaquin Go on the left-hand side. Gets a bit lucky with that. Esposito gets nailed, but it goes to Edward, makes it 3. That is game over. Joaquin Go can come off, and we'll throw on... Oh, I don't know, actually. I guess Marcus Leonardo goes on the left wing, does he? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's move Esposito across there. Yep, like that. And then we'll bring on Johnny Kenny there for Joaquin Go. And let's take off, I guess, Brugger, and let's throw on Eggins, centre-back. If we'd have just beaten Southampton, we'd be on 32 points right now. With the game in hand on most teams around us, we've been in such a good position. That defeat is really poor. It's so annoying. Johnny Kenny's in. Surely make it 4. Does 4-0 Barnsley. I did just start to think that with them in the DM slots, the reason why I actually moved them up was the in possession bit. It was the in possession thing, but also out of possession. I just feel like the DMs were sat too far back and defending too near the fullbacks, and at times they'd get mixed up on who's supposed to go and press and mark a player, especially the fullbacks and the CDMs. So I just thought that defending deep wasn't really helping us at times with them in DMs. So, I mean, this is going to be probably slightly worse for teams playing through us, especially away from home, but I don't think overall it's any worse. It's just as bad, but just in a different way, as they make it 4-1. Just quickened it up a little bit for the rest of this game. This game's over, isn't it? Sorry, Nola has it. Far post. Oh, it's lagged all over the shot there. Yeah. Stays 4-1. All right, Mitchell on the left-hand side. Marcus Leonardo. Edwards. Keeper saves. Continues, though. They go long. Sono heads it back into Edwards, who's going to dribble at the defence. Plays with Johnny Kenny. That is a goal. Should have been a goal. Stays 4-1. Is the game 4-1 to Barnsley. Great comprehensive victory, but expected in some ways. So we'll see. We'll see what we do against Tottenham in a much tougher contest. But it's been good. I mean, it can't be, you got to take the positives when they're offered to you. So we'll take that. At least the boys did manage to do that correctly. Right. Okay, I'll see you in a few days then for the Tottenham game. We'll see how we get on with this in a slightly tougher game. Right, welcome back. Now, it might look a little bit different. I've just put my other web camera on because I have a feeling that what the OBS struggles to do is record the game in high definition. My camera's always in 720p because that's the one that's on the laptop. So I'm going to put my full HD camera in and just see if this is any better. So hopefully it is. We're just going to try it. Just part of the guinea pig experiment. This might work well. It may make no difference. We'll have a little look and see how it goes. That's going to be the team. We're going to have Salas, Messi in goal. Salas, Ami, Brugge, Vinagre at the back with Johnson, Sangari, Wesley, Edward in the middle. Then Rice and Esposito up front. Let's see how that goes in the game against Tottenham away. So is that tactic as before? As the manager says, we're looking to run. Back to extended, I've also put the tempo back down to the slightly slower one as they... Oh, so no goal. I mean, that's going to dictate a little bit now how the game goes, but 1-0 to Tottenham. Throw in here for Barnsley. Vinagre throws into Esposito, back to Vinagre. Good ball into Edwards' feet. What's he going to do with it? Esposito's got to finish that. That could have been a pass through to Rice as well, to be fair. Either way, that could have worked, but it didn't. And we're going to press Tottenham. We're going to get locked in here. Brennan, you can go and engage that now, mate. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Yes, Salas. Wesley. Back into Salas. Ami plays it into Salas. Into Wesley. Into Salas. Sangari. These two are a bit close together for my liking. I've got an idea in my head of what might work really well, but it's going to be a bit ambitious. We've got Rice. Oh, Ricey. It can keep it like a 4-4-2, but it would be ridiculous if it worked. It would be one of our famous asymmetric sort of tactics, which I never feel like work over long periods in FM. But it could be something to go to and try. I might try in the second half if we don't score here. That'd be interesting to do. We're behind anyway. Mr. Ami. Sangari into Ami. Into Brennan Johnson. So they sort of get in each other's way a little bit. Brennan Johnson and Rice. What a finish that is. 1-1. Great goal, boys. I'm applauding that. That was impressive stuff. Let's watch this again. This is a great goal. It gets played straight into Brennan Johnson's feet. Good little link-up play here with Sangare. Ricey. I love that. Ollie. Hey, gone out to Brugge, who's going to get on this and turn and play, hopefully. Yep, plays into Vinagre. Good lads. Edward into Sangare to Edwards. Sangare. Where's Brennan? Brennan, come and find it. That's more like it, but that's better from Brennan. Go and make your own forward. If you don't get it, you come back and get on it. That's what I want to see from Brennan Johnson. There we go. Brugge. This is more positive. Sangare, Edward, release it forwards if you can. Okay, Ricey, you're probably offside, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Free kick for Tottenham. Saved. Oh, you're joking me. Hopefully he's offside. I hope so. That's pretty gutting if he's not. That's hard to take. That's really hard to take. That is... They don't deserve that at all. Come on, boys. Ricey plays into Edwards. Probably too early to be a goal. Now, if he comes back, it could be, though. Vinagre. No. Yeah, it actually isn't great, is it? Right, let's try my idea then. Let's try it. Okay, so it's like a 4-4-2. However, the big difference here is that Brennan Johnson now has that freedom to go and get involved in those areas here. It sort of frees this area for him to go in. Wesley can come in narrow, and then he can overlap this side. On this side, you basically got anyway, you can cut in here. And then he's got the free space because there's no box-to-boxer. So they both sort of got space for different reasons. These two are occupying there, and then he's got there because this player's going to stay back. So they both sort of create the space. Let's see how that goes for a game, or for a half. I think this is more like the main big man striker, and that's the lower, like, in-behind striker really playing down the middle there, I would say. But let's see how that goes. One instant highlight, second half. Let's see how we can do with our pressing. Early doors, force it long, but it goes straight in behind anyway. Get rid of that. Good. Can we get on press, Wesley? We don't know. Right, let's see what happens here. Tottenham playing to Dominguez. We locked them in. That's good locking. Oh, you've got to get to that. You can see they've clearly stopped them there, lads. Come on. Good. Ami, get it down and play. Brennan, whip it into someone. All right, just dribble with it. Wesley. Oh, Wesley, what are you doing with this? Brennan. Ricey, Esposito, overload. Look at this overload. Use someone. Vinagre. In fact, you've got 10 players you could use. Oh, lads, come on. I feel like this when I'm in real life coaching, when you can see that the players are doing pretty much what you've asked, and they're creating the brilliant overloads that they are doing themselves. They're doing such a great job, and they're then ruining. They're not quite getting the rewards they should get because of the decisions they're making and the choices that and the things they're executing in the final third. But everything else up to that point has been excellent. That's so disappointing because you can see it from the sideline, but they can't see. They don't realise just how they're actually doing, but you can see it. And it's trying to get that point across to the players. But obviously, if you too overpraise your players all the time, they don't know whether you're actually telling the truth or not. You want to be careful of that. But obviously, in this game, I don't praise them ever. I always have a go up on the sidelines. They deserve it. It's not good enough, lads. Come on. Especially Moneyball team here. Sangaure. Salas. Skin him. Whip it far post. You've got two strikers in there. Brennan. Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? But Brugger's going to get to that. Might take Brennan Johnson off, actually, and throw on, I don't know, Elias in centre mid or something. I don't know. Esposito, Marcus Leonardo. He's got the overlap again. Esposito's got to finish it. Esposito, you've got to be better than that, Leonardo. Come on! It's so much better. It's so much better, isn't it? It could just be working up in a one-off game, though. That is something to consider. But I don't know. I mean, Esposito can play centre mid apparently, so I'm going to whack him in there for a bit. He played there last season for Inter, so Johnny Kelly gone up front. We'll go to key highlights as well for the rest of the game. After this one, which Ami's going to go straight into Marcos, he's only got options. Play him in. You had to play him in early, Marcos. What are you doing? Surely you all saw that as well. He was clean open. And now look at the attack we created instead. Was that trash? 2-1 defeat. I mean, so what I showed you just then is something I have had in my head and I have trialed a little bit. I haven't tried that exact thing, but I've looked at doing something similar. What I actually have been doing off camera as a little, I don't know, tweak? Is it a tweak? Is I've been playing this. So what we do here is the inverted wing back. We go out to 10 men and I use him to basically do two roles. He's doing a fullback role and he's doing the centre mid role. It's almost trying to do that with a four at the back. So we have him basically in possession, just coming in and being in the inverted role here. He stays wide out the way. That's how I build our attacks there. And then you've got him sat in the middle. Then Brennan Johnson here could probably go and be I don't know, search for an attack maybe. Then it's exactly the same as the original tactic. He's still in terms of duties, I mean. There's that. So I could continue to look at that a little bit. That's an option. So I think there's that. And there's also then the one we just did, which is this. Yeah, so both sort of variations of what we've been doing. Same sort of philosophy, but it's slightly different, right? So I don't know. We'll try both, I think. Yeah, we had chances in both those games to win. But that's going to do the episode anyway. So shame we haven't got more to show, really, because I think we had a lot more potentially to give there. I think next episode's quite an easy one. Next episode we'll come back for Chelsea and Porto. Chelsea in the league and then Porto in the Europa League right there. That's the next episode we're going to do. But off camera I'll continue to tweak these tactics and see if I can get them to a situation where they're better and also see which one I like. Problem I have with this one is I feel like teams will just play down this side all the time and they'll play out and they won't recognise anybody to go to their spare pivot players and stuff here and they'll just build all the time against us. But with that one, I don't think they'll be able to handle that gap as much. But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But that's going to do the episode. Hope you enjoyed the series. We're taking a bit of a step back this year, which I said we might do, but finances are okay. 54 is going to be fine at the end of the season. Our transfer debt is extremely low, which is a good thing. And yeah, things are going to be okay. Well, that's the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.